calling on Beyoncé and the whole team. And I'm telling you, you cannot ignore this. You cannot be quiet. Because we all celebrated the Black is King. I personally was so proud to be part of that project. But please, you cannot be quiet on this. You cannot.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl here, MJ's Nia, or MJ's girl, or Nia, just Nia. All right. Before I go any further, guys, I just want to say, you know, I understand that TIWA Savage calls out Beyonce. I get why she did it. She felt like Beyonce should have opened her mouth because they worked together, and Beyonce used Nigerians to help promote the. I think it was like an album that was promoted. Y'all know the album that was promoted by. I guess it was made for the Lion King, and also I might be wrong. I also it was also shown on Disney. All her music videos were shown on Disney Plus. Okay. TIWA Savage, she calls, on Beyonce to help support the ENDSARS hashtag ENDSARS protests in Nigeria. I get it. I understand it. You guys want to hear celebrities high, it's kind of weird because TIWA Savage herself is, I believe, a Nigerian singer too as well. So she's a celeb over there. But it's kind of weird to me that you guys ask for people like Beyonce and you're wondering, well, what is Rihanna saying about SARS? Oh, what does I literally will show you that you guys are so concerned about what other black celebrities are saying things about ENDSARS. Me personally, I don't think that this is going to end SARS. I don't think that this is going to stop what's going on over there. I think that what's really gonna for SARS to end in Nigeria is for action, not for words. I don't think that people coming out and saying words and blah de blah, it's not gonna really do nothing. I noticed this too with Black Lives Matter. A lot of black people was trying to see what black celebs were saying anything, and I automatically heard people say, well, why wasn't this person saying anything, or why was this person not saying anything? There's a lot of issues going on in 2020. A lot of people got a lot of things going on, so a lot of time people don't be on the social media like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have so many people that follow me on Facebook. I don't even look at it. I don't. I normally use just Instagram. Twitter is another one. I have people follow me on Twitter. I don't really even use it. So you guys gotta keep that in mind. Not everybody uses that. I have people call me out saying that I wasn't really supporting that much of SARS, even though I put something up about SARS, which I felt the need to do it because I didn't know people know about it, but a lot of people didn't know about it. A lot of black people didn't know about ENDSARS. So I also wanted to bring this out to that a lot of people did not know about SARS, but I know Beyonce probably knew about it. Don't know what it is, but for me, I don't need to go see if Beyonce is saying something about SARS. It doesn't do me any good. It doesn't do the Nigerians any good. So I don't see what the whole hurrah or whatever you want to call it on this whole situation with Beyonce, coming at the last minute to talk about ENDSARS. I really didn't care. I don't care about what these celebrities have to say. I really don't. Unless they're going right over there for battle, I don't care. So, oh, and another thing, before I go back to the original video, you guys are also wondering who are the black celebrities that are supporting Donald Trump? Who's voting for him? Yet again, I don't care. That's not, as long as you vote for whoever you vote for, we all Gucci. Stop worrying about who's voting for who. You did your vote, you did your thing. All right, let's get back to the original video. Now, I know y'all have heard of SARS, and I think a lot of people are getting it confused with a virus, and I think a lot of people are getting it confused with Black Lives Matter. is similar to Black Lives Matter, but it's a little bit more extreme as to what's going over there. A little bit more extreme brutality is going on over there in Nigeria against the Nigerians. So let's go ahead and read this article. This is BBC News, and it says ENDSARS: How Nigeria's anti-police brutality protest went global. So Nigerians have been protesting for years against police brutality. So why did the October protest gain international attention and support at scale never seen before? Well, I'm gonna let y'all see a video so it can let you guys see why it took so long for something to go global and something like this to be heard. So I'm gonna let y'all see the video, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it.
In Nigeria, and is essentially the face of all the problems in Nigeria's police. It's actually called the Federal Special Anti-Robbery Squad, but commonly referred to as SARS in Nigeria. It's a tactical police unit set up in 1992 to tackle armed robbery and violent crime.
Like we are criminals or something.
They were given a special remit, initially not needing to wear uniforms, acting as a sort of faceless security force. Over time, essentially, they used their autonomy to be able to move around very freely, set up roadblocks, but they definitely became the kind of more brutal face of the police, eventually being accused of extrajudicial killings, torture, corruption, and robbery. So that over the years, many Nigerians essentially see SARS as a replica of the very criminal groups they were set up to address. Everyone has a SARS story or a police story, either from themselves personally or people who they know.
I've been arrested by SARS 5 times, so for me, this is my reality.
I'm a woman. I come back at night. Police will tell me that when they get money to buy my vehicle, they'll call me prostitute. Stop killing our boyfriends. Stop children. Stop. Mothers are crying.
We've kind of reached the tipping point in Nigeria where there is a crescendo, really, of outrage at this issue. People just have had enough. It started because of graphic footage that emerged online at the beginning of October. In the footage, you can see SARS officers dragging out 2 men from a hotel in Lagos. They're limp, they're not moving. One of the men is dragged out onto the street, and the police officer shoots at him. It's not clear when that actually took place, but when it was posted online and went viral, it precipitated so much outrage, caused this largely online protest movement to spill out onto the streets in a way that we really haven't seen before in Nigeria. Initially, as it was very clear that most of the protests were very peaceful, as there were more and more incidents of police brutality at these protests, more and more young people were coming out into the streets.
They're tear gassing us. We did nothing there. They're tear gassing us. But we did.
Overwhelmingly, there's been a sense in Nigeria that the middle class and the government have not really understood the ferocity of the feeling that is driving this protest and have not really engaged with the issues. Many of the protesters, as they were protesting against police brutality, were calling out diaspora figures, drawing attention to police brutality here in Nigeria, saying to them, we've seen you campaign against police brutality in the streets of London, New York, Washington. This is actually happening in Lagos. This is happening across Nigerian cities.
I speak to you right now on my way here. The IGP in Nigeria has disbanded SARS.
There is now this promise to dissolve SARS immediately, but people don't feel that the government have any track record on this issue, and that actually you can't trust what the government says when it comes to SARS. Even as these concessions have been made, there's still been footage posted on social media of operatives harassing people on the streets. This is 2015 when they promised reform.
Everything is a process. You cannot see any SARS outside. They have disbanded them.
They said that 2017, 2018.
We do not want them to say they are banned. They was banned 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. But now we are saying end to SARS.
The extortion is out of this world. End SARS. We don't say reform. We don't say dissolve. End the program. End SARS. Then we talk about reformation of police, Nigerian police force.
One of the key aspects of this reform is that SARS officers would simply be moved to other parts of the police, which people are really frustrated about because they feel that those officers will simply replicate the same as in other parts of the police infrastructure. And because of the police brutality that we've seen at the protests against police brutality, many of the protests are essentially now morphing into anti-protest and anti-government protests.
They are still shooting. They are still shooting.
There's this mix of both euphoria because people feel as though this protest movement that has been so organic, that has been so youth-led, and that has been one of the striking protest movement in modern Nigeria has won these concessions. But at the same time, there's just a lot of anger, frustration, and determination to make sure that these protests aren't wasted, that actually this moment births some really lasting change.
Yes, this is 10 times worse. These SARS police, or whatever you want to call them, they are looking, basically they're looking at, the Nigerians, the ones that look like they got money. They are saying that, they must be doing something illegal. Let's go after them. That's their excuse to go after them, to steal and rob from them. And from what I was told, they rape the ladies, and they just get away with this. They are just killing from left and right. That's basically what they're doing. They're just slaughtering those people over there. I really do feel sorry for my brothers and sisters, and this is why I'm trying to say that this is not like Black Lives Matter. And I really don't want ENDSARS. ENDSARS cannot end up like BLM. It cannot end up like Black Lives Matter. It cannot be. If y'all don't know, I've talked about Black Lives Matter already, and this cannot be the same way. Black Lives Matter was not taken seriously because it was turned into a fashion, and it was used to promote certain things. It was also used for politics. Things were not getting done for Black Lives Matter because it was not taken seriously and nobody was really doing nothing. And I was trying to I gave you guys examples last week as to what happened with that. So I really don't want ENDSARS to be some big promotion. I really would like to tell the celebrities that if you guys are going to put hashtag ENDSARS, please don't make a dramatic commercial. Please do not use whatever you're doing. If you are like making a music video, please do not put it in your music video unless it's directly to it and you're not trying to get no profit off it. Because to me, if you're singing about this, that means that you're trying to make money off of this. I get that. I know you might say, well, Nia, that's a little harsh, but I know how singers are. I mean, let's see. There was a lot of people who sing songs on Black Lives Matter. There was a lot of people that singed about the virus, and they got, a lot of attention. So therefore, a lot of people are going to come to their channels. If they have ads, they're going to make money off that ads. And of course, if it's on YouTube, YouTube's going to get their cut too as well. So I don't want this to become like how it was with Black Lives Matter. I really don't. I really would like for people to take this seriously because innocent people over there are getting killed, probably getting killed as I'm speaking right now. I mean, just thousands and thousands of them are getting killed because, people with power, I've talked about this before, people with power, this is what they tend to do. They tend to take this power and be like, well, I'm going to use it against people and go steal their stuff. Let me give you an example as if you want to know how bad it is. SARS just shot a young boy dead at, I don't know how to pronounce that, Delta State as we speak, in front of wetland hotels. They left him for dead on the roadside and drove away with the deceased Lexus Jeep. I have videos. That's how That's how, it's just horrible. It's just horrible as to what they're doing. So please just spread the word, but please just don't use this as a promotion. Don't try to make money off of this. Don't, use this as an advertisement. I don't want that for ENDSARS. I really, really hope that nobody really makes this into a fashion. Please, this is very, very serious. All right. I even say Black Lives Matter was serious, and people still did whatever they wanted to make, to make money off of Black Lives Matter. I don't want that. My goal with this video is I hope people don't make money off of this. Me personally, I don't make no money off of this. There's no ads on this video, so I can't make any money off this video. So I just want to bring that out real quick, and I just want to know what you guys think of the whole ENDSARS movement. And I also wanted to know, how do you feel about, the previous videos I've made with Black Lives Matter. I would like to know what you guys think of both of these videos. So let me know what you think down below in the comment area, right? Peace. I can't even see my peace sign.
Such a deafening silence. I never thought I would be so in vain. And the world can't revolve around your pretty face. Oh, but it should. It should. Yes, it should. They say the truth hurts, but you can't just give up